Welcome to another video solution by Code. In this video, we will be looking at the add two numbers problem on LeetCode, and this video will provide you with the C++ solution of this problem. I have already made a video for the Python solution of this problem, and if you are more comfortable with Python, then you can go ahead and find that video linked in the description box. So, without wasting any time, let's proceed to this problem. In this problem we are given two non-empty linked lists that represent two non-negative integers. The digits are stored in the reverse order. This means that the least significant digit is on the left side of the linked list and the most significant digit is on the right-hand side of the linked list. Also, each node can contain only a single digit. The objective of the problem is to return the sum of these numbers as a linked list. To understand better, let's check out the input sample 1. Here, the first number is 342 and the second number is 465. Adding these two numbers gives us 807. If we start adding the corresponding numbers from the left-hand side, we will see that 2 plus 5 is 7 and the carry is 0. So, we get 7 in the first node of the output. Then, we add 4 and 6 to get 10. This gives us a carry of 1 and the output node gets the value of 0. Moving on to the next and final node, 3 and 4 add to 7 and we also have a carry of 1 from the previous node. This makes the output node value 3 plus 4 plus 1, which is 8. Thus we get the output as 708 in the linked list. Now, let's head over to the C++ code to solve this problem. The class representing each node of the linked list is commented in the top 10 lines. We have L1 and L2 as the input linked lists. As a first step, we create a new list which will store the sum of these two linked lists L1 and L2. We will be making use of a head pointer to create new nodes in the output linked list and return that later as an output of the function. In addition to this, we also initialize a sum variable to store the sum of values at corresponding nodes of the two linked lists. Let's start iterating over the linked list L1 and L2. This while loop will help us add the corresponding values and nodes present in both the linked list. So when either of L1 or L2 or the sum variable exists, that is, either we have not finished the iteration over L1 or L2, or if there is something still value left in the sum variable, we'll keep running this loop. The reason why we use the sum variable as well in the while loop condition is that it might be possible that we are done iterating over both the linked lists but there still might be a carry value left from the last node. We need to add this value as a new node to the summation linked list and the sum variable will help us handle that particular case. So we are inside the while loop and what we do is that we calculate the sum at the current step by taking the corresponding nodes in both the linked lists L1 and L2. The conditional operator here basically helps us get the value in both the nodes of L1 and L2 we are currently at. So, if any of those was null, we'll get back a value of 0 from it which when added to the sum does not affect it because any value when added to 0 gives back the same value. Next, what we do is divide the current sum into two parts. These would be the actual value that'll go to the output linked list at the current step and the carry at this step. To understand this better, let's consider the following example. If the sum at current position was equal to 7, then the value of carry would be 0 and the value to be stored at the current position would be 7. But, if the sum at the current position was equal to 15, then we will have 1 as the carry and 5 as the value that'll be stored at the current position. After doing this, we store current sum in the head pointer location and move both L1 and L2 pointer to the next position and repeat the entire procedure again. Once we come out of this while loop, we will be done with adding the two numbers that were represented as linked list and we can go ahead with returning the head pointer. So, that is it. Great job and we are done with the solution. Let's try to run it and see if it works or not. And there you go. The solution has been accepted. I hope you liked the solution. If you did, then please hit the like button and press the bell icon to stay updated about the latest problems and their solution on LeetCode. Bye for now. Happy coding, and I'll see you next time with another exciting problem and its solution.